Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, we got another Mustang we got to cut up. We've been going through Mustangs trying to get parts and rad supports for that one sitting right there. And every single one that we brought in or cut up is completely rotted. So the gentleman who owns that car there had this one sitting there, and the reason we're going to use this one is because it, I believe it was a 4-cylinder car that someone dropped a 302 in it, and they removed all of the factory wiring harness and everything, and that motor does not look very spectacular. So we have a 4-cylinder Mustang that has no wiring in it anyways. So we are going to have to actually separate this thing right along that little line there and drill out every spot weld all the way down underneath all of that electrical right down to the frame. We need the whole nose cone off this thing. Fenders, bumpers, we need the radiator, the rad support, and the hood. So this little project is going to give us what we need to fix that all original Cobra outside. It's got the crappy interior, it's an automatic, no big loss. But it is a pretty rust-free body, so maybe we can do something with the rest of it later. But we'll figure that out. He wants that one fixed, so that's what we're doing. So, time to cut this one up. Now, this is definitely worth including in the video. I have never seen a power steering bracket made like that before. That's pretty cool. Let's see what other hokey awesome things we can find on this thing. So that means that the red 94 Mustang GT must go in the race trailer for a little bit. Sure, I'd love to be trying this thing out on the quarter mile this year, but things do not seem to be working out that way for us. There hasn't been a lot of car events that we've been able to try to get to or put together this year. It's a very weird year for car events. So we have the nose cone off, and it looks awesome. No rust, nice rust-free front end we get to use. We had one here yesterday that was so rotten it was unbelievable. So that thing had to go this morning. And normally what we get is rot right behind the shock on the frame here. I have had so many Mustangs where the frame's rotted out there, which leads to, motor vehicle inspections here. That is the problem area, especially on the inside between the header. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but that seems to be where Mustangs rot massively. Front bumper's good. The radiator's brand new, which is awesome. So tomorrow, actually probably later today, Mr. White will start drilling out all the factory welds so that we can use exactly this. We have to separate the entire front end, and then we have to rust proof it before it goes back in and take tons of pictures, because this does have an inspection on it, seeing how it was in an accident. Sorry, that one has the inspection, not this one. And that's the one we're fixing. So it will need an inspection. You got to do it right. We got to go through all the steps and make it nice and straight and perfect. And then we can get on to this one. We've been waiting for parts for quite a while. That's why this one's been held up. But now we can continue. And we're about to make 1 out of 2. And yes, it came with a bunch of great big tires. They are a 60 series from a Firebird, 15-inch. I'm not quite sure if it's going to look a little bit too big on this car or not. We'll try them out and see how it goes. But there you go. Mustangs are back in the shop. And we'll try and keep these things rolling quickly, because I know there's been a lot of requests for more Mustang stuff lately. So we'll try and keep more Mustangs rolling. Parts availability has been holding us up, but we're back on it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.